Hi, my name is Alexandria Castro. This is a response to Chase Gordon's post to if the Trump administration did address the coronavirus in an efficient manner to meet national security concerns. He had stated that he did believe that the Trump administration effectively did what they possibly could to help prevent the spread of COVID. And essentially have done their best to try to slow down the cases and do what they can for addressing a global pandemic. In response to that, I agree with some of your points, but I unfortunately do not think that the Trump administration did anything effective. He did, the only good thing I thought that was implemented was the stop of travel from China to here, but that was a small step that was taken when it should have been taken the second we knew a first case was even reported. As identifying national security, you would think that the current president, in regards to public safety and health and national security, that of course if it even is coming from China, that you would address that quicker with something unknown that we obviously don't know even how yet to control. He had many mixed emotion on who was at fault. He came unprofessionally to the public, blaming China, which turned into racial slurs, which turned into other issues that were involved during this time with Trump administration. He didn't follow. He had stated he did take away the Obama actions that he had set from his administration. He did not follow what he had already had in place. He blamed the states for not having control on what was happening within their states due to the case risings. He blamed liberal states. He blamed California, New York, blamed their governors for not taking control of their own states during this time. Yet, as a president with your administration, it was your fault for not taking control onto what your country needed in terms of keeping safe national security. It could have been, I read many reports that it could have been a security breach and an act of terrorism, sending over maybe a fake type of disease, which was a lot of which I guess you would say like conspiracy theory. But in response to how he thought that Trump had addressed it well, maybe not perfectly, but addressed it well in terms of where we are now. When you look back at it, masks aren't mandated. He left it up to states, which as a whole and as a president, you should identify these issues as one, and it really could have united the country and prevented the spread of COVID. We know that we know that somehow there was known about the virus prior to it becoming public knowledge in the country, which is another act of, I would say, not a good leadership in the Trump administration. But yes, in response, I do not think Donald Trump did anything whatsoever to help this country in regards to the coronavirus, except by blaming other states and blaming everyone else except himself and his administration.